currently. So every little bit, let me see if I can find one. There's blocks. So how the mountain was made. So here's an example. You see these. Let me turn it to J1. So you see these like very steep drops in the mountaintops. It's just how the mountains are kind of spiky, but unintentionally they also kind of mess a little bit with how the blocks were. So some like have like little air pocket kind of things. So my goal is to go through all these mountain ranges and fix those by just going through the mountain, finding them, and then putting gravel in them to fill them so that they look a little bit more natural. But that's what I'm doing. It is a very large task. Very, very boring task, but it needs to be done. Someone actually went through a little bit and did a couple of them. This is in the spine. Let me actually, I'll pull up a map for you. And then I will put it over the stream so that you can see where I am. I'm over by Carvajal. So I've done basically everything north of that line. Right? Isn't it? It's super cool. Like, the world is... I don't know why it keeps doing that. The world is so large. It's insane. So, hopefully, this will let you kind of get a better view on where I am and stuff. And it's mostly at the tops of the mountains. So when the mountain range curves, like it does like right there kind of thing, or like right there, I don't have to worry about it. It's just whenever the little kind of drops happen. What's your favorite city or what city are you looking forward to seeing the most? Because the city that I'm actually really excited to see is probably one I've already seen. I don't know how I've managed to not just explore every inch of it, but I helped a little bit on it, and it's really cool. It's called Iliafion. But I just want to just go through it, but I'm trying to hold back. I don't want to, you know, not spoil, but like I don't want to just see everything before it's released, kind of thing. So I've managed to restrain my excitement. Eyeless Mira, yeah, definitely. That would be my next kind of little guess kind of thing. For what I would be excited about. From what I've seen, it is really pretty. Alrighty, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed your brief moments here. you know it'd be really cool? Hey, 99. I thought I saw. Oh, it's only one. Ooh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. That looks good. Oh, where's one? Here's a bunch. Oh, is there another one? No. Should we go into the MMO check? Oh, hello. I don't think you're supposed to be like that. I gotta go see this. Ah, here's the Craigs. Okay. Hold up. It's got affairs of Nagling. First scale, that's cute. Man, when you think about it though, he and Glader have been, you know, here for years. I don't know how they could handle the secrecy. Because I'm pretty sure most elves don't know that he existed either. Or was still alive kind of thing. But just, oh, his plot's right next to, or her. I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Alrighty, back to work. I'm in the voice chat too if you want to come hang out with me. Oh, did you see Steam? I was watching the Steam. That's awesome. I need to reread the books, because it has been so long. Hi! That's weird. Maybe, yeah, I don't know why your fellow was gone. I mean, I can't take it off, even if I wanted to, which I wouldn't want to. But it's nice to see you again, because it has been a long time. I should get rid of that message. Oh, I forgot to tell everyone that I'm streaming Minecraft. Doing some terraforming on the MMO at Minecraft. Okay. So the general consensus so far is that people are excited to see Ellis Mira. Hi, Sal. Pretty good. How about you? So
headache of yours go away?
yeah, it's kind of subsided. So I think it was just because I've been writing so much lately
You're
that
mentally drained.
yeah. I still want to write too. Like it's not like I'm not wanting to write. It's just I think from reading and writing so much that it was not having it anymore.
Reading overload.
I keep having to go in and out of game mode 3
Mm-hmm.
and it's painful. It's just I have to do it so much kind of thing. I'm making sure that everyone can get out of these holes if they were to fall into them.
Mm.
And that everything looks natural.
Mm. Right now I'm playing on Curtis. Well,
Nice.
I found the rogue or how to be very much satisfactory as of yet.
It is very cool.
And there's like a specific currency you can get for rogues, like coins of air
Mm-hmm.
from doing like a short cross line on the other side. I think that's cool. You know, run around, just pick back in, and actually get rewarded if you pick back in of people.
Yeah. I thought, yeah, it is really cool.
It's like, yeah, it's really cool. And so far, I am very satisfied. Plus, just playing a rogue is fun anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I've found I've been able to dish out plenty of DPS on my character, even though it's like only like 870.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I think my highest is like 895. And I think that's Nick. Which is kind of sad if you think about it. Because I did spend a
The
lot of
highest,
time in.
the highest iron level character that I have that I own would be my DK. I think he's like 915, and he's kind of like a solo player.
Aloria?
No, not Loria. No, my blood elf DK.
Oh.
The one I showed you.
The one that
I showed that.
you're a traitor for having?
Hey, I had him before I had him before I was with you guys. I had him since like middle of Canada.
Okay.
I'm not just gonna throw him away. It's like, yeah, sentimental value plus stuff.
That's understandable.
I wouldn't throw him away from the world. He's like my OG character.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm doing for Tolkien Nick.
Cool stuff.
Because I'm at a loss. I don't know if I'm gonna have Tolk be good. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have him be bad. I don't know anymore.
Need to get some of my character stories together. Like
Yeah.
I already have like a general idea of what I want to do for Curtis. It's like I've been kind of layering it in my mind and doing public RPs. I usually stick to the story of what he has whenever
Mm-hmm.
I join one. And so it's like I kind of like layer it, but I don't add it to the doc or add it to my history, like his about section.
Right.
It's like I haven't done it yet, but like I'm trying to get a general idea because otherwise, if I sit there, I'm not gonna have anything. I'm better when I'm on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, good idea. All right, let's add that for now. If anything, I can just change it later. It's not definite. And for Auroria, I did have a story about story for her. But you already know why I ended up getting lost.
Yeah.
And like, I didn't save it on a doc. I was foolish. I made mistakes.
made my mistakes.
Got nowhere to run. I think I found like the flying mount I'm going to use when I'm on Curtis.
Oh.
Yeah. It was either going to be the Grinning Raver, which I am thought about a lot just because of how it looked with the transmog, but I'm gonna work on getting a different transmog for Curtis. The transmog they had previously was just one for at the time since he was only still leveling. Since I've boosted him, I want to get something else. And I remember probably like around a month ago, I got the Drake of the East Wind. I'm telling you, it's a freaking amazing Drake. It is amazing. It's one of the Drake mounts you could have gotten back in Kata.
Mm.
This one's an achievement, so easy enough to get. Just looked at the achievement books, like, okay, how many achievements do I need to get, like, get a mount? It's like, oh, okay. It's like 3. Knocked down like an hour or 2. And henceforth I did. And I'm gonna use this one as a flying mount. Get out, cat. So yeah.
Oh, cool.
Don't know what I'm gonna do about the ground mount though. Just because I'm gonna have a ground mount as well as a flying mount, since the flying mount is like massive.
Well, no matter what you choose, I will support you. Unless you decide a turtle, then maybe I won't support you as much.
Gets turtle.
They just, yeah. Even a
Yes, the
giant
great red
spider makes
dragon.
more sense than riding a turtle.
Yes, the great red dragon turtle. Yes, I shall use this. And I cannot even buy the spider. That's like 3 million gold. Do you think I have that laying around? I wish I had that laying around.
Yeah, me too.
To consciously spend 3 million gold on one mount. I'd have to be filthy stinking rich.
The most
To
I've
be too
spent on a
crazy enough to
mount
do that.
is 100k.
Eh, I don't think I've really bought any mounts from the auction house before, actually.
What
That's
I
why
got
most of it.
was the Grand Expedition Yak.
Ah, yes, that yak. Oh, you mean the T-Mag mount?
Yeah, the mount that I swore I would never give in and buy. Yeah, I bought it.
You gave in and buy it.
I couldn't handle being out in the
Yeah.
middle of like Westfall or whatever and unable
Gives
to
in, buys it.
switch. Yeah, so I just like forget it.
I'd like to be able to transmog on the go, but I am broke as hell. Although I have made a fairly alright amount of money just by doing some odd jobs. Did some random world quests I had like maybe 200 gold before. I have like a little over 3,000. Which is still chump change, but
Hmm.
it's better
It,
than
it,
chump change.
right, it is better than nothing.
Yes. And considering how fast I burn through gold, yes, it is good. Remember one time I held off at got like up to around 25,000 gold. But then the rest of the way to get the Lucid Nightmare was found out, and those masks were expensive as hell. I then I then spent like over half of what I had on a mask just to get that mount. Hashtag worth it.
Well, if you need any materials for anything to help you make money, like for recipes or whatever, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, with that coin dude, or the coins of air, there's that troll dude he's got like a daily quest, where if you get like 10,000 coins of air, turn it into him, you get like 5,000 gold.
Right, yeah.
I just
Yeah,
think
because
that's
like the first time he makes you
that's like
spend like 5,000 gold, and you're just like, what? Why would I do that?
this
And
is
then you get like
absurd.
10k gold back. I was like, oh, okay, you know what though?
It's like,
It's a good deal.
dude, you're making me money. And it's like a daily quest, so you can do it like daily. So you can make 5k just by crawling around behind the enemy's backs and just take that here, take that there.
But if you
And
think
somebody
about it
said to me
though,
for but
it is a lot of pickpocketing that you have to do to get that though.
yeah, you have to get the barrel lamps, I would say.
Hmm.
But that in itself is a lot of like pickpocketing. But I guess since you are already like doing it just to get this better stuff, I guess it makes sense to get a lot of coins. I mean, I did like maybe like 10 minutes of doing that, and I got like almost 4,000 coins, which is like the like halfway mark. I've still gotta get like a guide to get the gleaming lamp of Al Abyss. To be honest with you, I just think it's a genie.
Oh yeah, it is definitely. You can't convince me if
With
that it's
Robin
not.
Williams was. It's Robin Williams, everybody, get him! If Robin Williams was alive, I would. If I was in Blizzard, I would have him like seriously
They've got
use him
a
as
couple
voice
of
actor for that genie.
references.
Yeah, they do. They've got some good references that a lot. There's just references everywhere in World of Warcraft.
There are.
A lot of
It's
places
pretty
where
cool when
can
you find them
secret
though,
stuff.
because you're not expecting them.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, this is fancy. And also, the secret door stuff is awesome for the
Oh,
rogue hall.
by the way, how did you and Obsidian fare for Fortnite after I left?
I think we did like one match afterwards, and then I ended up going.
Mm,
Yeah, we died. We didn't last very long.
I later that day, my cousins were playing it, and they were playing it with my brother, and I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool because all four of us would make a squad, and you can cross-platform. It's one of the few games you can cross-platform
Yeah.
with computer and
But I'd
PlayStation.
say that's like one thing that has an edge over PUBG. Which I'd love to play PUBG.
Yeah,
mean,
and so I was like,
I mean, they're both good games, but you can't really like. Of course, there's always going to be somebody that compares them. I just say whatever. I think they're both fairly alright. And I'd definitely love to play PUBG if I had the chance, but I don't have money. Should probably work on that.
But so yeah, so I was gonna try getting my brother and then my two cousins to play Fortnite together, and then my brother's wife's like, he was being all gamey mode and he was playing loudly, which is what happens when you play Fortnite because you're making call outs and
Fairly just about any kind of game that is seriously competitive, yes, noise
yeah.
is
Well,
serious.
she already gets really annoyed with him very quickly about it because he used to be a very heavy raider back in like vanilla and stuff. So she
Yeah.
can't stand like when he does voice chat and stuff. So she had him get off PlayStation after like 10 minutes of playing with my cousins before I could
Wow.
join them. And
Rip.
and then so he was very annoyed at her with that. But I keep losing my sense of direction in here.
No. Last time I usually have like good gaming streaks on certain games that are more competitive, like Overwatch. I play Overwatch a good fair bit on the Xbox One. I have like 24 hours on Junkrat and almost 24 hours on Genji. And, just a few others have a good amount. I was playing with a group of friends, and it was like enough for us to be in a 6 team, so not like a full team. And since we were all talking, it was like we were in a competitive match, even though we were just in a normal match. The enemy stood no chance. Lots of noise. Probably didn't hear over each other. We were just doing like calls. And it's like, we got somebody in the back. We need somebody over here.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. It's very hectic, but fun.
Yeah, I've played Arma 3 with Mel, right? Well, he and I were very we get very like flashbacks kind of thing, to very just we've been conditioned to treat you know, battle royale kind of games and stuff like that very seriously. So I'm sorry for stepping out on you guys when we were playing.
That's alright.
I didn't want to say something I didn't want to say kind of thing. Just,
Nah, it's fine.
yeah. But
Sometimes, depending on how my day is, I'll take a game seriously or, very nonchalant. Like,
he's very
and
cool to play with though. You should definitely try and convince him to get Fortnite.
oh no,
Yeah.
this is when you just straight up PM him like 40 times. Hey, you should get Fortnite.
You gotta
But
convince
please
him.
do
You
it.
gotta be smart about it though, because if I've tried getting him to do it,
Reverse psychology.
you know, well, it's gonna take more than just me to get him into it.
So we need like a group of people almost saying speech. Speech. Play Fortnite with us. Speech. Yeah, it's fun playing games with you and Mel.
Oh.
Yeah, we played. Can't even think of the name. We played StarCraft 2. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Same.
I've only played StarCraft 2 a couple times.
I'm not the best at StarCraft, but it is fun. Yeah.
It is fun to play, and most games are fun when you're playing with your friends.
Yes. Most. Some
Most.
games like
Unless you're trying.
Monopoly or Uno
Oh, not. Yeah,
are not.
those are the friendship ruiners.
Yeah.
Not to mention relationship ruiners in general. I've gotten salty at my friends for them winning in Monopoly, or for them buying the best spots or the spots that I want. It's like you're trying to collect a set on Monopoly, and it's like, don't you dare take that red spot. I'm watching you. They take it, and then you want to flip the board, but you remember to have self control, and you don't flip the board. You
Mm.
get really salty afterwards. It's like you shouldn't take my red spot, man. I'm gonna get you for that, and then you don't.
What is this lone tower of dirt doing here?
And thinking, what is the Because you have a rogue, right, Nick?
Say that again.
Do you have a rogue?
I do.
I was pretty
Yes.
sure you do.
Yeah, he's level
What spec
one.
do you play?
10. Um, the middle one.
Oh, you play outlaw too?
Huh?
You play outlaw? That's the
Oh, is that
middle
what it is? Yeah, just because
one.
I
Yeah,
think it's the easiest for me to play.
I think it's fairly good because I play that, and I went to go do some stuff over at the Broken Shore. I went up into a Cintinex group just to get some nether shards and stuff, just to get a feel for how it was next level. And I immediately became an off tank.
Oh,
I literally pulled everything. And then the healer was like spam healing me.
and
I immediately became a tank and we had no tank.
see, that shouldn't happen.
I use when I fight multiple enemies, I use the ability Blade Flurry, which attacks nearby enemies for 30% of the normal damage. And the way I have it all set up, I do like crazy burst damage, and so that catches everything's attention near me.
Mm.
And then like I get like bombarded with like 20 attacks, but I'm also like attacking everything at a fairly high amount of damage. Combo points, coming out of nowhere.
Well, they're
Yeah.
coming out of the 30%.
Well, yeah, they're coming. Yeah, and since all of the abilities count for that, like I would use one ability that I've been using. I use Ghostly Strike, which increases the amount of damage from my abilities for like 15 seconds by like 10%, and that's like 30 energy compared to Saber Slash, which is 50. And then I have talents. I I have the vigor, which increases my focus by 50.
Okay.
So I can do like 3 saber slashes more, depending on how fast I regenerate. But yeah, blade flurry decreases my regeneration speed, but it doesn't matter since I'm doing more damage. Generally. And then I've got killing spree, which it teleports me within 10 yards 7 times over 3 seconds. And I do a total of 1.6 million damage to one enemy. And I do like 30% of that each hit around every other enemy. So that's like a hell lot amount if you count my ghostly strike. And then there's death from above. Just a regular attack for that does like over 1,000,000 damage depending on how many combo points. I usually try to max out my combo points for that.
So last is in chat. He's talking about he's like, and it's fun though. I played at lunch with friends, and sure we sometimes hate on each other, but we're laughing our butts off the rest of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think the only kind of quote unquote game like me and my cousins can play without tearing at each other's throats kind of thing. I think so far would be like Cards Against Humanity. Because we're
Cards
just
Against Humanity is a fun game. You can't really lose and not be satisfied.
because even if you lose, you still win.
You still win. Everybody gets a good laugh out usually, unless you don't have like a weird sense of humor.
Yeah. Oh, we have weird sense of humor.
You gotta be able to accept lowbrow and dark humor.
Yeah.
And have like a dirty mind kind of thing. I've played that before a couple times. It's good fun all around. I'd say like either last month or in the month before that. There was this time where I get into this thing where I wanted to like try to do card tricks for absolutely no reason. It's like really cool card tricks. I didn't know how to shuffle a deck or any of the cool stuff, and my dad taught me. Thank God. He saw my sorry attempt of shuffling.
Do you know how to bridge shuffle now? Now that you're
yeah.
Dad
Yeah, no, my dad showed me the regular shuffle, and then my mom showed me the bridge shuffle.
Yeah, I love the bridge shuffle.
And first I started doing, it's like, what did you do to the deck?
It just looks so cool, and it's mesmerizing.
It caught me so off guard. I can do it probably about half of the time. It's not like 100% guaranteed me. Sometimes I mess it up, sometimes it just doesn't happen. I can do it sometimes. Whenever I do it, I'm super happy, like super satisfied. It's like, yes, I just did that. Or I just continue shuffling over and over again. And since I had been playing cards, or since I had been using playing cards to shuffle and stuff, like I even use them at school or in between classes and just try to practice. And even one of my teachers told me to put away the cards partway through class because I was still trying. Yeah, that's bad of me, but I stopped doing it actually in class. I would play card games with my friends since I had cards.
Right.
And so I would play like either in the morning. I think I did like maybe once or twice after school, and then during our lunchtime, we'd even like bet some of our food that we get from like a snack bar or something. So we'd either play blackjacks. I think we'd also play hearts. The reason why they actually played blackjack is because I knew how to play blackjack.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I
think blackjack's fun, but it's kind of a chance kind of game. You get the first 2 cards. Usually, there's almost impossible to bust. After that, it's like, do you really want to take the chance kind of thing?
Yeah, I usually,
depending on how well you shuffle it.
When I go to the casino, if I were to do like blackjack or poker, it would probably be blackjack.
Yeah, I don't know how to play poker. You put me in the game and it's like, what do you do? I am unfamiliar with such games as this. I don't know how to play poker.
Randy says, "Do you ever play Rummy?" My cousin actually just taught me Rummy a few weeks ago.
I don't know what Rummy is. Please enlighten me on such things as that.
It's a card game. It's like the kind of card game like Goldfish or like it's just a card game. It's pretty fun. Also, welcome to the stream. I got lots of people now. Jeez.
How many are we talking here?
Well, I've got 99 in the stream. I've got Maton Gaming, Slow Cool. I've got Last, and then Randy DET or Randy Det is also in the stream.
Cool, that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot.
At least that's what it's telling me. It could be lying to me.
Possible lies. Yeah, back to what I was going to say way earlier before we like sidetracked. On Outlaw Rogue, and the fact that it apparently has really great DPS, there is a hidden artifact trait that we can get. They look like a Thunder Fury. And I know which dungeons you have to get 2 bindings from, and I heard you can do rogue runs on it, depending on what you do. A few ways to do it. I want to get those before the end of the expansion. For now, I've been for my weapon transmog. I haven't actually been using a weapon transmog because I'm particularly. I like these sabers. They fit well with my transmog that I have right now, and one I will have in the future. My main objective is just to get stuff get the regular stuff and I guess the Orahal campaign stuff, because those are the easiest. I don't think I'll be able to get the Scoundrel's Last Word. That's a bit much to ask. I'd have to prestige. In Mother Challenge, I think if I geared my character up enough, I'd be able to get this. It's like a dual rapiers. Which is...
I think I'm gonna try it for more PvP in BFA.
Love for Azrael?
Yes.
Since it's gonna be more of a battle, since it's like Alliance against Horde.
I have to remember that I'm not playing World of Warcraft right now, so my audience is primarily Minecraft.
Sorry guys, if you don't know what we're talking about. I'm playing WoW and I started talking about it.
I keep turning myself around. I don't know how I'm doing that.
Nobody knows. Okay. Also found that this dude January, he's like a vendor. There's something called Zanzil Slow Poison, which kills your character in a week after drinking it.
And it's
completely incurable.
It's an actual drink?
Yes, it's an actual potion that kills any who drink it in a week, like actual week's time, real time. I think it's because beforehand there was some item way back when that would poison you, and you would actually die in a week. I'm guessing this is just for that. Maybe you could do like a chance to see how far you could get in a week before dying from this potion. That'd be pretty cool. That's if you had lots of spare time in a week. And then he sells like Thistle Tea, which restores 100 energy So it's kind of like a battle potion.
Okay.
It has like a 5 minute cooldown. Although I think you can only use it like once per battle. But I wouldn't be able to confirm that because I haven't had that battle. That's longer than 5 minutes. I think there is a vendor around here that you can actually learn. Like, I believe there is a vendor on here that actually teaches you how to make this.
Okay. So I know I'm a terraformer.
This will teach.
Which, you know, obviously I at least a little bit like terraforming. But if I have to see another piece of gravel or hear me placing another thing of, you know, stone after I'm done with this, I think I might actually destroy some pigs or something.
You see, this is when 99 goes into the server and just starts placing gravel wherever you're working.
It's
Just you immediately flip. It's like you're contradictory to my work.
I spend so much time in the mountains and like just, you know, plains that I think that I will actually be spending a lot of my time goofing off in the forests. Especially Atlas
like,
Mirror.
you can just imagine when the MMO shows up. It's like you'd just be sitting there and people was like, "What are you doing here?" And it's like, "Heh, fool, you don't know who you're talking to. I once created these lands. You don't know that. You don't know
Little
the
did you
extent
know,
that I know.
I brought
Little
forth
did you
the
know I am
stone
the
for this mountain.
Little
Diggy
did
diggy
you know
hole
I am
plays in the distance.
Yep. He's just like, awesome. It's like, yeah.
No, but
That's what I thought.
seriously, so I was planning on RPing on the server once the MMO is released. Hi 99. Oh jeez.
Hello, 99.
99's making mountains. He's making me see gravel.
Yeah, see, he followed my
I'm panicking.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Right.
I'd also like to get some of this awakening essence that you can actually get now.
So,
It's something that you can. What?
Randy, have you read the books? I mean, I'm assuming you read the books. 99 says no problem, Sal. Nice. Who's your favorite character? Easily Braum. Oh, jeez. Where am I? I'm over here. Wow, I'm pretty far south.
Yeah, good question for you.
I have an answer.
Do you have any legendaries from Legion or no?
I have one on Nick.
You have one? Awesome. Yeah. If you didn't know, there's a way to improve any legendaries they have right now that are from Legion. B, you can actually get legendaries that are just random chance. There's this currency called Awakening Essence. You can get it from just doing like the world quests to get those chests and some, I believe, doing dungeons. And you get like 1,000 of this purified, or get 1,000 of that essence, and you could buy purified Titan essence to get Legion legendary item appropriate for for your loot table for your specialization. I found out about this back when a couple of months ago, which is nice. Because working just to get a legendary is really hard.
Oh, sorry, so 1 second.
That's alright.
Randy, if you want, I'm actually writing fan fiction, for the inheritance cycle, and it's, I just happen to be on the story right now. Come on. But it's about the, it takes place right before the fall of the Riders, before Galbatorix took control and stuff like that. So if you are interested in reading it, I've got about 31,000 words written, but like 21,000 words posted. And
Lots of words.
Lots of words. I've been writing a lot of it lately too. And you're more than welcome to check it out, and feel free to leave a review as well, because those always make my day brighter. But I'm done with the self-advertising. Continue, Sal.
That is a genius guild name. It is passed by somebody, and their guild name is Guildless.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, this Awakening Essence you can just get from doing, like those world quests. You know, like if you do for like specific faction, you get those like little chests. When you open them, you get like a bit of, Awakening Essence and a blue doing dungeons for arcs, I believe. Don't know about how often you get them for doing it, for doing them at the dungeons, but I know that, well, you can get like one per day, I believe, for their world plus stuff. Per faction. And it's fairly easy to get. I mean, just today from the 3 factions I did, I got like 115. That's not too bad, and you only need like 1,000. So it wouldn't take long to get a couple legendaries. And then I just thought about Lois, who had like 7 legendaries. Still salty about that. He got those legendaries before you could actually get them. You know,
And
buy
he,
them.
and like he hasn't even played in like 7 months. And I'm just like, I only have 1. Make me cry, man.
We play it more often than you, man. You're just sitting here like, whatever.
I've been considering on stopping my subscription lately, until August, because I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to play, and then, no, I should have just stayed in game mode 3. And then even, you know, it's a lot of money that I'm not going to be utilizing, kind of thing.
Kind of like just save money since you're not exactly playing right now.
Right.
I mean, I guess I understand it. You've, done what you wanted to do. You just kind of, everybody's pretty much done what they've needed to do. Right now we're kind of in like the limbo part of the expansions.
Yeah.
But there's nothing really too new coming out.
Which is the time that I should be playing, because I,
It's like
was
catch-up
having...
time for people who need it.
Right, I was having trouble keeping up with everything, but like now that it's just I'm trying to get some of this stuff worked on for Minecraft.
Personally, for myself, the best time when I play, like the most productivity I have, is usually during the downtime when there's not as much to do. Because I found, like, at the start of Legion, I think I spent like the first few months and I didn't even level my character to max my DK. And that was just kind of like, whatever. I think he was like 104. When I went back and was like, I probably should have leveled this guy up like months ago. Of course, it didn't help that I played the beta, so I actually knew some of the storyline. So I wasn't exactly as hyped because I knew a little bit of it. I think I knew like the High Mountain story and a good portion of the Stormheim, which are my 2 favorite zones for this for Legion.
Oh, sure, that's mine.
High Mountain. Loved Stormheim. Loved all the Norse references. And being able to like parkour all over the place like a beast with the grappling hook. That's been one of the best parts. Like the grappling hook really made it for me. And I do think Vashra was a good one too.
I want to. I should have just kept that. I want to work on something else, but I don't know what I want to do that isn't going to be at a city. Because I don't want to necessarily spoil anything, but like I don't want to show cities or whatever.
Yeah, one show says, you know, want to spoil anything, but you don't want to be mediocre.
Right. Because what I'm doing right now is pretty mediocre. Like, not gonna lie.
Maybe they like mediocre.
I mean, maybe, but like...
You could ask them directly, hey guys, do you like mediocre? Hey, here, I'll even ask for you. Do you guys out there like mediocre?
Are you liking the meh that I am currently doing?
That's a little bit later in the U.S. zones anyway, U.S. area anyway, so it's like low downtime kinda. So you guess nothing too crazy. I mean, I haven't really been productive in these past 2 hours, really. One, because I've been talking to you, so usually when I'm talking to people, I'm not as productive. Unless I'm actually doing it to be productive. Or 2, because I just don't know what to do. Can't do what I wanted to do, like today, which was get some gear to do legacy rating. I'm telling myself I need to do that, but I haven't. And yesterday was much more eventful for me. Like up until 5, I had D&D, which was fun.
You know, Galbatorix was when before the fall of the Riders, he retreated to the Spine, which was said, you know, to be somewhere that no writer would ever venture. Hence him going there. And I'm curious as to why and if there's going to be something that alludes to that, or if there's if the MMO will have like a spot that will be where it would be that he had gone to. That'd be pretty interesting to see. Even though I know a lot of like the MMO is gonna be like picking and choosing like certain things, like Dura Arabia will be set after the explosion. No, I think from what I gather, his dragon was killed by Urgles, but it was somewhere in this, and I know that I think that the Urgles were all just everywhere in the Spine, but as far as I think it was like a place of like darkness kind of thing, like where he like black magic kind of area or something like that. From what I gather, because I know that the writers probably dabbled in a lot of that stuff, or sorry, the Forsworn dabbled with that. Like I said, I need to reread the books.
There's a few book series I need to reread. It's like, yeah, start reading a book series, it's like, this is nice, and then you, like, start getting more of the books, or you don't read it all. And then you, like, think to yourself, like, why didn't you finish reading it?
Ah, that worked. Here it is. In secret, he began training himself in the dark arts under the tutelage of a shade Durza. With this newfound power, he persuaded the sympathetic writer to lure and assassinate an elder. When the deed was done, he then turned on his ally and murdered him and his dragon in cold blood, taking his Eldenari before letting out a demented scream of insanity. Other writers quickly discovered him in the act, but he fled into the wild, biding his time. He hid in the wastelands in agony with only the Eldenari for company, always alert for his pursuers, who eventually gave up on their search. That was a fatal mistake on their part. And that's when he met Morzan.
Okay, I've got a better idea of what to do for my time now. I already had in mind at least a good portion of what I wanted my new transmog to be. I'm going to get the first piece, my mask. The Mask of Artful Dodging. It's like a black mask. Looks really nice.
So after...
Like a black with a small brownish tints. It's really nice. What you were saying.
So after reading the wiki about Galbatorix, it seems like he just fled to the wastelands kind of thing, until he persuaded Morzan, the first and last of the Forsworn, to help him kind of thing and basically join the Forsworn and stuff. I think my follow-up question will be, where is the wastelands? It sounds like it would be in the desert. Generally, wastelands are in the desert, which would be also interesting too to look at.
Looks like this mask might be a little bit harder to get than I thought it was, but I'm fine with that.
Diggy diggy hole, digging a hole. Oh, thank you.
Alright, at 2 AM the vault will be actually usable. Which is fun. If it weren't going to be 2 AM. Alright, well, I guess I can do some other stuff until then.
Like play Minecraft?
That's an idea. Might work on getting my shoulders, actually.
Have I tickled you?
Hopefully it's a lot easier.
Your curiosity. But yeah, I definitely think that first chapter or two could definitely use a little bit of an upgrade, because I wrote that a long time ago. Okay, guys, I gotta head out for dinner and such.
Rip.
Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and I hope you'll have a incredible day.